Hi Scorpios, it's Scully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me for the first couple of weeks of June 1st through the 15th, 2019. And I just want to say, as always, that not all messages are going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay, but I'm going to do my best to tap into the messages that I need to relay to the ones who need to hear at this time, okay? So if this doesn't resonate, don't make it fit, but do come back to me next week for the weekly elementals, and then again for the second half of June the following week, okay? All right, guys, so for you guys, I'm going to be using my beautiful Steampunk Tarot, right? And let's see what's going on for you guys. Hopefully it'll give us a couple of good messages for the Scorpio crew, and I do hope that the last couple of weeks of May was magical for you guys, okay? So let's see what's going on. Wow, guys, okay. So I'm feeling like you guys have been really up in your head lately, and I feel like this is going to be something that's continuing for the first couple of weeks of June for you guys. We start off with the King of Swords here, which is very much one who is, like I said, up in their head, very logical, very methodical. And I feel like this has to do with your career, your money stuff with the King of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like you guys have been really kind of waiting to see what is coming of the projects that you have put some energy into, okay? And I do feel like for the next couple of weeks, that trend is going to continue for you guys. I feel like you're at a point where you're like, you know, I put a lot of work into this and I deserve to have things happen the way that I want them to. The Justice card is also a very favorable omen for any kind of legal issues that are going on. So if, you know, those I'm tapping into that have court issues or things of that nature, it's going to go through totally fine for you guys, okay? And you get another court card, which is the Judgment card. So I do feel like, you know, whatever projects you guys have been working on is going to be very favorable for you guys. And I feel like it's something because you've put a lot of work and a lot of manifestation powers in it, and it is going to start yielding you what you're looking for, okay? Now I'm seeing here with the Nine of Swords card, that's about anxiety. That's about, like, you know, not getting a lot of good sleep, feeling as though, you know, there are things out of your control and that may be plaguing you right now. Let's see what that has to do with. Aha, okay. So what I'm picking up on is that you guys have been distracting yourself with the work stuff because you've been trying not to pay attention to the love lost in the past with the Five of Cups, okay? I'm also picking up on just a certain few of you that this means that you're drinking a little bit too much, okay? So if you're putting a lot of energy and work into, you know, the financial situation, you may be coming home and kind of drowning yourself a little bit in alcohol to avoid the feelings from the past, okay? So I would definitely, you know, encourage you guys to, you know, pay attention to that coping mechanism so that you can start tweaking it a little bit, because if you keep on with that, it's going to be a problem in the future, okay? And that's just for a few of you guys. But I do feel like, you know, this does definitely have to do with something that recently came to a close with the Death card. Death card is also about transformation and change. And I do feel like this does have to do with some kind of a love situation. Let's look a little bit closer into it. Okay. So this might be something where you guys gave something a chance, you know, emotionally, here with the Ace of Cups. And I feel like you felt like things were going really well with the Six of Wands, right? That's the victory card. And then you guys started dealing with some issues, a lot of arguing. This is also about competition. So this situation could have been where you were thinking that you were the only one with this person, but this person had other people around, and you felt like you had to fight for your position with the Seven of Wands, okay? And I feel like this is what you guys have been avoiding, and that's why you've been putting all your energies into the work situation. I feel like what you're looking for is, you know, you got two 10 cards here, and these are the good 10 cards, right? You got the 10 of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which is about that domestic bliss, okay? So I do feel like that is what you are looking for, and I do feel like you are going to have options coming up for that with the Seven of Cups, okay? So I do feel like in the next couple of weeks, if you allow your guard to kind of come down, and your focus a little bit, you know, taken away from the work stuff, I do feel like you'll see that you actually do have options for this, okay? You just got to put yourself out there more. Yeah. And I do feel like, you have very, you know, you have one person in particular that's very interested in you with the Page of Swords. This is somebody who's like spying, somebody who is looking at your social media, keeping an eye on you. They could be somebody that is, you know, kind of like a mutual acquaintance that, you know, kind of casually asks about you through mutual friends and things of that nature. And I do feel like, I don't feel like you're aware of this person. Yeah, I feel like you've kind of shut yourself down from thinking about any kind of relationship stuff because of this past situation that we just talked about. And that's why you've been really focusing on the work stuff. But I do feel like there is somebody that's very interested in you and very much like keeping tabs on you. And I do feel like once you notice that person, that the possibility for divine union is here with the Lover's card, okay? If anything, this could just be, you know, somebody who becomes a lover. And I do feel like that this could definitely lead to some kind of commitment, okay? So just when you thought that, you know, you had given up on the idea of divine union and that beautiful family bliss and things like that, I do feel like you start to notice somebody who's been kind of hiding in the shadows, and I don't mean that in a creepy way, but hiding in the shadows, and that this person's been kind of waiting for you to come out of your shell, right? And I feel like this definitely has the potential to grow into something. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to come out of the dark and they're going to be asking you out. They're going to be, you know, either asking you out directly or really hinting for you to ask them out, okay? Because they know that you like to be in control. So they may definitely be, you know, coming at you to, you know, try to manipulate the situation to get you to ask them out. And I feel like you know this person. You know this person. This is somebody that you've dealt with in the past. This could be somebody that you know from work or some kind of financial project, right? And I feel like, yeah, it's some kind of, you know, financial thing. Could be, like I said, through work or some kind of a project or something of that nature. But I feel like you have met this person. This person, you guys have met in person before. And this person has always had an interest in you. But I don't feel like you notice this person. I wonder why. Yeah, this person's definitely going to be coming around with the Page of Wands. This is a message about passion, okay? And that you do have great potential to have a divine union with this person, to experience that divine partnership, that joy. But I want to know how come you haven't really noticed this person before. Oh, God, guys. Yay! Just when you thought that there was nothing coming for you guys get the Two of Cups, which is the love card, okay? So don't give up, guys. Do not give up. Open your eyes. Start allowing yourself to start taking stock of the people around you, because I definitely do feel like the reason you haven't noticed this person is because you've been so much in hermit mode. You know, I feel like you really resigned yourself to being single. You thought that there was not going to really be anything there for you. And so you started to really just pour yourself into your work and, you know, possible, you know, negative coping mechanisms like the drinking or, you know, overindulgence of some sort. And I feel like that's why you haven't really noticed that this person is coming around, because you decided that you weren't going to be in a relationship. You decided that that was not in the cards for you. Forgive the pun, but it most definitely is. And that's what I'm seeing. I feel like there is definitely somebody that is watching you right now. You may notice this person, like if you're friends with this person on Facebook or something like that, Instagram, you may notice that this person is going to start, you know, liking your post a little bit more. This person is going to start coming out of the shadows to you. This person may show up on some kind of a group outing for work, okay? But you are going to start, this person's going to start coming around in the next couple of weeks for you guys. And I do feel like if you can start reining in, you know, this idea that you're not going to be with anybody, that you can start to see that there is actually, you do have options waiting for you. And I do feel, yep, Knight of Wands, man, this person's coming at you. This is about taking action with passions. So Scorpio, just when you thought that you weren't, you know, going to do anything but work, and, you know, for those other ones I was picking up on, you know, drink, I do feel like, you know, if you open your eyes, if you open your mind up, open your heart up, I do feel like there is somebody that has been waiting for you to notice them. And I do feel like in the next couple of weeks of June, this person is going to make themselves known to you. So that is amazing. That's great. I'm really happy for you guys. And I really would love to hear about this. If this resonates in the next couple of weeks, please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know that this happened for you guys, okay? Yeah, and if you want me to look into your situation a little bit closer, you let me know. You can contact me at the email address below. But until then, Scorpio, open your heart, open your mind, open your eyes. Try not to work as hard, and, you know, start knowing that there is a partner out there for you, and this person is definitely watching you. So I would definitely start putting some cute pictures up on social media to entice them to come out, you know, come out and play with you. Okay? All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. I will definitely be coming back next week and then the week after that to see how this plays out for the rest of June. All right, Scorpio, I'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.